So hello everyone, today we will be seeing how to generate a SSH token and how to deploy it to the GitHub to connect terminal with your GitHub account to deploy your project through the terminal command line to the GitHub side. So let's see the problem which I am facing currently. So let's go to the project folder, Mojito. So when I'm trying to push this code to the GitHub, I'm getting the error. So this error states that permission denied, public key fatal, could not read from the remote repository. Please make sure your correct access right. So we do currently what this problem is saying, we do not have the access right. So we everywhere we go to any website we require the credential. So currently GitHub is not allowing our terminal to make connection with the GitHub and our terminal. So we will be making a SSH key for that and storing that to the GitHub, and one of them will be on our desktop, so both can see one another and can communicate to deploy our project. Let's see. So we hit to the GitHub site. Let's log in into GitHub. Open your profile, open settings, and you have to make sure that you note down your primary email address, which you will be seeing here. So this is my primary email address, and what I am saying that you have to generate a SSH key and store it here. So first of all, I'm using M1 Mac. So for this I will be telling you what command should be using to generate a SSH key and to making the connection. So you can go to arjunsingh.live. Here you can hit to the blogs and you can come to the last blog, which I say how to set up the RSA key and GitHub connection, a setup by step guide. So you just need to follow this. So I will be copying this command, pasting it to my terminal. Instead of this dummy email, I will be writing down my email address, which is Arjun Singh. So you can just put enter passphrase, empty for no passphrase. So we should be in empty passphrase. So our RSA key get generated. Then we again come to our blog and see the next command. It is used to copy that SSH key which we just generated. So we go into terminal, type our command, hit enter, and we can now get the SSH key. We can copy it. We can go to GitHub. We can create a new SSH key. My internet is a little bit slow, that's why it is taking time. So we can name it anything, whatever you want. Let's say Captain Americo, and just paste your SSH key here, add to SSH. You can use anything. I will be using password. So it gets stored here. Now let's see the connection, if we can build the connection in our. So we have to just to check connection, we can type ssh git@github.com. So come to the terminal, clear it up, and now you can see, let's see what happened. So hi Arjun Singh, you have successfully authenticated, but GitHub does not provide shell access. So let's see if we can upload our files using our terminal. So for that, we come to our profile, we cancel it up, public profile. Now from here we can go to repository, we can make a new repository, we can name it as git SSH key test, create repository. Now we can simply make a empty file and we can write it down all these commands one by one. So git init is used to initialize the empty GitHub repository. So we will be taking we will be making a folder. So making folder, we use git mkdir. Just I will be making a one file, index.html. So if we see, we get our file index.html inside the SSH folder. So we can git init this folder. So we can initialize the empty git repository here. So initialize empty git repository. Now let's go back to it. We can add readme and we can add our first commit. So first of all, we have to stage all the commits. So let's make the first commit git commit -m for message. So we have to stack all the things to commit first. Let's clear it up so you guys also can see. So we have to commit here. So we have committed it. Let's go back to browser. So we have to commit all the changes into the main branch. So we will say git branch -m main. Now let's see. So this is the main command which you will be using to link up this remote repository with our terminal. So we will be adding the URL of this repository. And now let's see the magic. So this command is used to push our local code to the GitHub repository, and let's see if it is working or not. So our code get uploaded. So let's see if index.html, you can see here, let's refresh it, and boom, you can see index.html. So this is so simple to add a SSH key, and I will link it down in the description, the key which is required. You can go to my portfolio, go to blogs, go to the last blog, and you can, from here you can see how to set up the RSA key and the GitHub connection, a step-by-step guide. So let's see. Bye bye. See you in next video.